Hi guys, welcome to Tech Talk AD. This is Andy here, and today I'm actually very excited. It's because I'm going to do the unboxing of the MH12S, right? So basically, this is the item that I'm going to show you shortly. This is the Nitecore MH12S tactical light. And why is it so big? Is because it comes with a number of bonus items inside here. Right, I'm going to show you this shortly, but before that I want to talk a little bit about the other bonus item which I bought it not too long ago. This is actually the MH12 V2. This is also another form of a tactical light that Nitecore has it, and I'm going to show you the bonus item that you see on the table. I'm going to go through in a while. Okay, so this is actually the tech light. This is the MH12 V2, right? And basically this is 1200 lumens in its power, and this is a bonus item. This is actually the holster, the tactical holster, whereby you can host the tech light into this. There are some other brands whereby they sell the tactical holster separately, right? But for Nitecore, this comes with the tech light itself. So I think this is a bonus if you're going to buy the Nitecore tech light. Okay. What you have here is the Tiki 300 lumens key change light. I like this a lot, especially if let's say you are riding, last example, let's say last time I used to ride a motorcycle, and there are a lot of times whereby you just need to have a form of light to search into your utility motorcycle box, for certain items you want to shine at certain parts of the motorbike, or even like certain compartments within the motorcycle. So this can be attached to the motorcycle keychain. For those who are driving, I think this also comes in very handy, is because this as well can be attached to your car key change. And at certain times let's say you want to check your engine compartment, you want to check your boot, your booth and all these things like that. This is a form of light, and 300 lumens is actually very powerful. Why I say so is because when I go for my cycling trip, especially at night, right, when I switch on my bike light to 300 lumens, right, it is actually very strong, right? So you can see the true distance is actually pretty far. So if you have a 300 lumens key change like that, I think this is really a steal, basically. Okay. The next thing what they have here, I like this a lot, is because especially for those people who are going for your hiking trip, your camping trip, right? What you have here is a mini binoculars. Yeah. Okay. So this binoculars distance coverage is 8 times 22. So this is actually pretty far, right? And this is pretty light as well, and this comes with a carrying pouch, right? So what I have in the carrying pouch is you have a sling. So depending whether you want to sling the binoculars around your neck, so it doesn't drop off when you are like doing your sightseeing, your bird watching, or your scenery and so forth. This is a sling, you can use it, and it comes with a cleaning cloth as well, right? So this is good, is because you need to maintain your binoculars. You need to wipe off all the dirt, smudges and so forth from the lens. If not, right, this is going to be built up with all the debris, and subsequently it's going to scratch your lens. So it comes with a mini cloth as well. Okay, so I think this is a very good bonus item, is because these are some of the things that you want to use it or carry along with you during your holiday trips or your camping trips, right? This is pretty small, compact, and you can actually bring along with you. Okay, the other bonus item that I want to talk about is this utility pouch, or I call it a utility bag. Okay, so this bag is actually pretty huge for me. Okay, so what you can do is, example, I've been carrying this to work, right? And I can show you what are the things that I usually carry along with me. I have a iPad, right? You can just put it in. Okay, so it's big enough to put in, a mini iPad, right? Then I will have my so-called my charger here, right? So this is the power bank charger. I can bring it along with me, and usually I bring it along with me. my sunglasses. Okay, so I can just put it inside here. There are two compartments, so it really depends on how you want to break down in terms of your items and put it in the different compartments for you to easily secure as well as to take things out. This is my extra face mask, so usually I carry one along with me. Then there goes in my wallet in my front pouch here. Right, my car key, right, my hand sanitizer, and finally my house key. Okay, so not forgetting, sometimes I will actually either put this my handphone in my pocket or either I throw it into my bag. Right, so for now I just put it inside my bag, and yeah, at times when I'm going out probably late at night and things like that, right, I will just carry my Nitecore along with me, right? So for this case, I will not carry the poster. I will just put the whole entire tag light into the pouch. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so basically you can put in more things if you want to, but the more you put in, of course, it's going to be more heavier. It really depends on what are the items that you want to carry, right? So how I carry is probably just sling it around your neck. So especially when you take the public transport, sometimes the train, the buses, right, can be pretty packed with people. Then what you do is actually you just sling this in front of you. So therefore, your items are secured in front. You can see that nobody can actually take anything out of your bag, right? But sometimes if let's say you are walking and this is kind of like bouncing, if you put it in front, then what you can do is just sling it behind, right? So when you sling it behind, it looks like that. Okay, so pretty cool as well, right? So the weight is all behind you, it doesn't come in front. So I think that is something that some of you guys may want to actually carry in this way. And anytime you want to reach out for your items, right, very easy. What you need to do is just bring it in front. Then you can just take out any of items from the bag. Okay, so this is really cool. And also why I like this utility pouch, especially when I go for my holidays, is because sometimes you carry the haversack, and sometimes as the more you walk on your sightseeing, you go for your shopping trips and so forth, right, it tends to be very warm behind. It's because your haversack is actually covering quite a huge portion of your bag, so you tend to perspire and that becomes very uncomfortable, right? So pouches like that, utility pouch like that, it gives you a lot of ventilation, especially your rear, your front. The moment you find that it's a little bit uneasy, you're feeling sweaty, whether is it front or back, you just need to just switch only front and back, right? So I think this is pretty cool. Okay, so you can use this for your day-to-day work, as well as when you go for holidays, right? You want to carry something that is not too huge also. It's because you don't want prying eye to see, hey, this tourist is carrying so many things. So pouches like that, I think it comes. I think I like this bag a lot. Okay. So this is the utility bag that I have, and these are some of the clips that they have for the utility pouch, right? So what you need to do is actually, if you do not want to do slinging, right, what you can do is to clip this onto the Velcro patches here. So there are some slots here whereby you can clip, secure these clips here and clip it around probably your utility belt, okay, or you can attach it to another backpack, depending on how you want to carry it. So these are extra clips that you can actually use to secure your utility pouch. All right, so I'm going to go to the actual unboxing right now, right? Okay, so this is the packaging that I received pretty fast because I ordered this like within probably about 3 working days, right? The guy came, is really delivered to me already. Okay, so I think the delivery was pretty good. It doesn't look damaged to me for the bag itself. Alright, and I can see that we have a little bit recycled material here and some padding, for protection. Alright, so let's see what I have. Okay, so this is the Nitecore hat, right? This is one of the bonus items. I'm going to cover this soon, right? So yeah, this is the one. This is actually the MH12S. This is 1008 lumens. What I showed you just now, that is 1002 lumens, right? So this is another tactical version of the MH12S Nitecore tech light. Okay, what else they have this? Okay, so this is the Tip SE. This is also another miniature kind of like probably a secondary light, a small light whereby you can carry along with you. And this is very interesting because what I'm seeing here is 700 lumens, and you know how powerful is 700 lumens? I use it for my bicycle light, especially when I ride at night, and that really, the throw distance is seriously far. Okay, so what you have here is a C charger cable, right? This is interesting is because nowadays a lot of like new handheld devices. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Right. Okay, so what it states here, this is actually water resistant. I think this is very good, is because especially you can use this for your hiking trips, right? Not so long ago, I was doing my hiking trip somewhere in December, and that was really raining season. And having said that, right, like caps like this, I wore my boonie hat, and there wasn't any water resistance. At the end of the day, right, my whole head was actually soaking. So with this cap, I think, since this is water resistant, or should I say waterproof, I think there is this form of nano technology. I can actually use this for my hiking trip, especially when it's during the raining season. Okay, so this is the cap. Then as I just mentioned just now, this is actually the 700 lumens Tip SE Nitecore torch. So I think this is pretty good, is because the fact is that, like what I showed you earlier, the Tiki, this is actually a keychain light. This, I think you can use it as a keychain as well, but at times, probably sometimes you want to just have something more powerful than a 300 lumens kind of keychain light. You can have this, right? So I'm actually quite surprised that this is actually 700 lumens. So let's take a look at the size. Okay, yeah. So you can see there's a little bit there's a catch here. You can actually attach this to your keychain as well. So the size, I think it's about the same. This is flat. Alright, this is flat. One, two, three. Okay, so this is 700 lumens. This is very bright, especially at night. Okay, then you can tune. There is a switch here for you to control on and off button, right? And this is actually the mode, depending on what kind of lumens you want to actually trigger for this. Okay, let's go to the main item. So this MH12S is actually 1800 lumens, and the fact is that the maximum throw distance is actually 294 meters. So 294 is actually very far away, especially if you're going to use it at night. Okay, and impact distance is about 1 meter. Anyway, it states here the waterproof depth is at 2 meters. That is also 2 meters, right? And the impact resistance, usually for most tactical lights, right, they put up to 1 meter drop distance. So 1 meter is about, from your waist, for whatever reason, you mishandle it, it actually drop and hit the floor. There will not be any so-called like damage to this, in a way. So let's open this and let's see what we have inside here as well. Okay, so like this MH12V2, you have the tactical holster, right? And this MH12S, it comes with a tech holster as well. Okay. Right, so make sure you remove, I think there is usually a piece of paper inside to protect the battery, because it comes with battery, and they do not want the tech light to engage the battery incidentally. So they always have this piece of paper covering the battery, right? So let's put the battery back. Okay, so this is actually the on-off switch, you can see, and there's one more trigger button here whereby you can change the lumen's power. So I think this is actually at 1008, right? So 1008 is seriously very bright, especially you use it at night. Okay, it's super bright, right? Other than that, I don't think you're going to use it on your normal day-to-day basis, because unless you want to go into a field trip and you want to like shine, it's like right now it's like the reflection of light is super bright really, and the longer you use the 1008 lumens, right, the higher the lumens go, the hotter this becomes. So I don't think you want to tune this to such a high lumens power base. So I'm going to show you the strobe function. That tech light also has its strobe function as well. So let's just compare the size of these two items, right? The 12S versus the 12V2, right? So this is the 12S versus the V2, right? So you can see slightly different. This is more compact, slightly shorter. The weight is, to me, is about the same. Okay. So if you want to trigger the strobe button, right, first thing you need to do is definitely you need to on this first, right? And after which there is a button here in front whereby you just hold and press it. Then from there you will see the strobe being triggered. Okay, so this is the strobe button. I usually use this during my paintball games, my airsoft games, right? When you are doing CQB in such a way, you want to sometimes disorientate your opponent in such a manner. So that's how you use the strobe lights. Okay, so for this particular model, what you need to do is that really depends. Sometimes if you want to set it at the lowest of the lumens, right, then you need to start setting it in such a manner before you actually switch off. So example, if let's say I would like it to be the highest lumens, okay, then I'll set it using the center switch here to the highest lumens, then I switch it off. So the next time when I switch on the on and off button behind, it straightly goes into the highest lumens that I have. Okay, so this is something that we, as a paintballer, as an airsofter, right, end of the day, I need to tell myself what is the lumens power that I want to set this particular tech light when I go for my CQB games. Okay, because if you don't set it at the preference in terms of the lumens you want, example, if let's say I use the lowest lumens, right? So during CQB, when I play, and then when I switch it on, right, this is the lowest lumens. It's not going to go straight and jump to your highest lumens. Okay, so let's take a look at the lumens power. One lumen, that is this, if I'm not wrong, 1 lumen to 50 lumens, 300 lumens. High is 1050, and the turbo, right, it goes into 1008 lumens basically. Okay, so you need to set the lumens according to your preference, right? And to trigger the strobe light, you definitely have to on it first. Then you have to hold the front trigger button for a while, and the strobe light will be activated. Okay, so you want to switch it off, you just hold onto the front trigger button and it goes off. And not forgetting, right, you need to switch off the rear trigger button to completely switch off the light itself. Okay, so what it comes, it will come with a USB cable as well. You have this catch here, same here. You can just put on this catch in case you want. You just clip it onto your clothing, your belt, your jeans and things like that. You can use this. If you do not want to use the holster, you can use this catch here, right, to clip it onto your tech light. And of course, they have this particular, this particular sling. Alright, so this sling here, you can actually attach it to the rear of your tag light as well. Okay. And the same thing, this is how you holster. You just put it in and always face the tag light downwards. Reason being is because in any form of emergency, right, the first thing it goes is your thumb will have to reach out for your trigger switch. Alright, your thumb have to go for your trigger switch and you pull out, you know, the tag light. I'm going to show, probably I'm going to make another video whereby how you are supposed to actually put on the holster, as well as methods of drawing out your tag lights. Whether is it going to be from the holster, or whether is it going to be on small pouches where you put it in front, sling it in front. You know, example when you go for your holidays and so forth, when there are emergencies whereby you need to, example, you know, pull out your tag light, or even unzip and bring it out. Yeah, things like that. I will do another video next day, you know, when time permits. But yeah, overall, this is actually the items for this bonus package for MH12S. And if you ask me, I think the pricing for this bonus item and this bonus item, I think it makes a lot of sense. Is because when you add up all the bonus items, as you know, example for this package, right? The cap, the small key change light, the USB charger, C charger, as well as the tag light, right? It's pretty cheap basically. I'm not going to talk about the pricing here. I think if you're interested, you can actually go to Nitecore's main website and go and find out for yourself whether the bonus item is still there and the prices as well. If you want to go into more in-depth information regards to what I've just shown you today, probably you can just go to their website and the sales person will be able to articulate very clearly on the bonus items as well as the specification of the tag lights. Okay, so we have come to the end of the unboxing session for the Nitecore MH12S as well as the MH12V2. Right, so I hope that you really like my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Alright, so take care guys and stay safe.